Hey, good morning, guys. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm just going to be going over another talk today with you. This is the second of a five-part series. Good morning, BB. Glad to see you on, BB. And as I was saying, guys, today is the second part of five talks all this week at 11 o'clock. And I'm going to be talking about, everybody's 40 plus wanting to lose body fat to help them move better and feel better. And so that's what my series is on. And yesterday was an overwhelming, good morning, Kathy. And overwhelming, I had over 200 views. I had like 70 likes and responses and comments. I was really overwhelmed, and it wasn't my best talk. I was really kind of nervous. But hey, Noe's on. Good morning, Noe. Another warrior is online. It's good to see you, Noe. Thanks for joining us this morning. By the way, how many of you guys did the chair workout? I didn't get to see everybody on. I didn't get to say hi to everybody that was on, and I didn't have a chance to respond to everybody's comments yet. I've been so busy getting for this. So anyway, just waiting a couple minutes to make sure everybody can see that I am online now. Good news, the city of Houston is opening up this Friday. The MAC will not be open yet, as you guys have saw that, but it will soon be open, and we're getting back to some normalcy. But it's got to be slow. I think it's the right move, but not to get into that kind of talk. But anyway, so today's topic, it is called "Can you be overweight or over fat and still be fit?" And it's an interesting question. Good morning, Janice, all the way from Chicago. One of my clients used to be a MAC member. Good to see you online, Janice. So it poses a really interesting question. Can you be overweight and still be fit? And I'm going to be using the BMI chart here, which I don't know if you guys have seen that chart before, but it basically has categories as based on your height and your weight, and it has categories as underweight, healthy, overweight, obese, and extremely obese. And so, in the real short, quick way of saying this, guys, is that yes, some people can be overweight and still be fit, but then there are some people that just isn't that way. And the way that you can tell, guys, is this. So knowing that when you are overweight and obese and extremely obese, you're going to have different risk factors, and there's quite a few of them. Hey, Bo, good to see you, Bo. One of my MMA buddies at Team Took Cyprus. I have to give them a shout out. Good morning. Good morning, Marlene and Myra, and Martha Garcia is on. Awesome. And so if you look at the risk factors, guys, all the risk factors, and there's a lot of them if you're obese and overweight, you have high blood pressure, you have high cholesterol, you have heart issues, you have the possibility of getting heart issues, you have type 2 diabetes. That's the type that you get when you're not born with it, and so you get it because you become overweight, and you have an insulin problem of regulating it, so then you have to take shots, and it's a whole big mess. And then that possibility of getting cancer, another one. Fatty liver disease is another one. Elevated blood sugar levels is another one. Zaina's on. Alice, good morning. Hey, Martha, tell Jeremiah said hi. I miss him. And then we also have the chance of getting osteoarthritis. You gain weight, more pressure, resistance on the joints in your body. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Aaron Fry. And also sleep apnea. We talked about that yesterday. So when you're overweight, a lot of pressure in your lungs, can't breathe well, can't sleep real well, you don't get good sleep, causes stress, and then just starts snowballing, right? So those are all the risk factors. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 risk factors that are there as or possible things that happen when you become overweight, when you have too much fat. And that's all those things are going to help make you not feel good, make you not be able to move as well. And so that's why I wanted to do this talk this week, and hopefully get you guys motivated to where you do want to get in shape, you do want to get fit, and you want to stay fit. Good morning, Mark. Forrest, good to see you, buddy. Forrest. And so I wanted to give my example real quick of me, or a quick story. So you guys listen to this real quick. This story right here. So we have our professional athletes that are really big. Let's use J.J. Watt as an example. J.J. Watt is like 6'5", 5.5, and like runs 290 pounds. And so if I go to this chart, which he's off the chart here, so let's say 6'4", and I go all the way to the end, and it says 215 pounds. So let's give him 6'5", and let's say the next weight would be 220. And so he would be considered extremely obese. And guys, is J.J. Watt extremely obese? No, he's a freak of nature. He's one of the most fittest people that I've ever known. He's as fast as some of the DBs on the field. He's incredible. And he's got none of these risk factors I know of. Now, he's had plenty of injuries because he plays a high intensity sport, high contact sport, but the guy is just a freak. And so he's a prime example of when somebody could be extremely big, extremely heavy for his height, but he's still extremely athletic. Now, let's pose the same question for some of the other linemen in the league that are like 6'3", like 350. And I would like to know if those guys have high blood pressure, have high cholesterol, have heart problems, and they're still playing at that level. I would be willing to bet that some of those guys do have that. And more or less, it's going to be the offensive linemen that are that way. And I'm just using the NFL as an example where you've got some guys that are probably in that category. And so, but let's just use Coach Jeff as an example. I am 6 foot and I weigh 190 pounds. And I have checked my body fat regularly over the last 20 years. Good morning, Melissa. I have I forgot my banana. Doggone it. And Liz is on, Chrissy's finger's on. And so I'm going to use myself as an example. I am 6 feet, I'm 190 pounds, and so that puts me at a BMI, which stands for Body Mass Index. And that makes me at 25. So I'm in the yellow category here, which puts me at, I'm considered healthy. So I'm right in the healthy range. I did not used to be that way. I used to be considered overweight. I used to be in the blue range when I was about 215. So I'm in the good range, but I used to be in the bad range, and but I've lost some weight. I used to weigh 200, 215 pounds, and that put me in the overweight category. And so I have lost some weight, and a lot of it's been my muscle weight though, because when I was still at that weight, at 215 pounds, at 6 feet, I had no blood pressure problems. I had no cholesterol problems. I had no heart problems. I had none of those things. I was faster and I was stronger than I am right now. So even though I was categorized as a high BMI and overweight on this chart, I would still be fit. So it's something to look at with you guys. Are you, number one, I'd be glad. I mean, you guys can look these charts up online, by the way. They're free. Doesn't cost anything. You can look them up and check out your height and weight. Okay, maybe you are considered overweight. Maybe you're considered obese. But then I would go back and look at these risk factors. Do you have any of the risk factors? If you don't have the risk factors, then I would say it's okay. Then you're fine. So don't freak out about it. But I would say this, guys. Let's say that you're not very fit. You're considered to be in the overweight, the obese, or the extremely obese categorization of the BMI chart. And then you struggle when you go walk around the block. You struggle when you walk up a couple flights of stairs. You can't jog a mile. You can't jog 2 or 3 miles. Then that's when you've got to look at yourself and think, I need to make a change. I need to do something. And so that's why I wanted to have this talk today, so that you would understand that you can still be overweight as considered as the BMI Body Mass Index charts, but you can probably be extremely fit like you want is considered. So think about that. The other thing that I wanted to look at was also, that I mentioned the other day, yesterday, matter of fact, was your waistline. So I did double check that just to make sure. Good morning, Megan, and good morning, Derek and Paula Johnson. Good to see you guys online. Thanks for watching. Is your waistline. So women, get a tape measure out and measure your waist. Measure your waist. Is it 35 inches or less? If it's 35 inches or more, you're at a high risk of getting those risk factors, because the visceral fat that we talked about yesterday tends to be in the belly, tends to be around the organs of the body, and that has a lot of problems. If you're a man, if you're a male, and your waistline is 40, for all 9 of those risk factors, again, because the visceral fat. You need to think about all those things that we talked about. This is not a real long talk today, but it's a pretty serious talk. So again, I'm going to go over that real quick here. So you can be underweight, you can be healthy, you can be overweight, you can be obese, you can be extremely obese. It all depends on your height and weight rate. How fit are you for that weight? What's your body? And tomorrow, guys, I'm going to actually bring out a skin caliper and show you how you can check body fat on your own body. What's your body fat at those categorizations? And then what's your fitness level? So if you're like a JJ Watt, if you're somebody like that, I mean, like somebody when I was in college and I was playing football, I was very fit, I was very strong, I was very fast. Or not very fast, but I was a lot more fit than I am right now. And so I didn't have any of those risk factors. I was fine. It was okay for me being at that weight. Good morning, Allison and Jack. So anyway, make sure you check yourself. If you'd like for me to send this, just message me and let me know. I would be glad to send it to you. But tomorrow's, gosh, I've already been like 13 minutes talking so far. Good morning, Sharon. So tomorrow's talk will be on how to check your own body fat. I hope you can stick around, or hope you will meet me online tomorrow to see that, and all the different ways that you can check body fat. But there is a way you can check it at home, and I will show you how to do just that. Thank you for watching today, and hope you like my shirt representing the MAC today, Memorial Athletic Club. Guys, it's close. It's close. The government can't keep us shut down forever. We're coming back. Good morning, Nicole, and good morning, Sharon. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't mean to keep rambling on. Have a great day. God bless you guys.